Hey guys, Grant from Four Wheeling in New South Wales. Just going to do a bit of a cook up in the backyard tonight. We've got our nieces coming up and we're going to have a fire. We've got the fire pit going out the back already and we are making our crunchy camp chicken Mornay. Really simple, easy recipe to knock up. Awesome bag, by the way, for big camp ovens from Drifter. Bought that at the information centre in Gloucester for about 15 bucks and it works a treat. Now this is a really simple, easy meal to knock up. I'll put a list of the ingredients at the end, but it's basically some chicken breast, onion, a couple of stock cubes, some corn kernels, and then at the end we throw in some beans. So I'll just give this a quick rinse out and put it all in the oven. Got the fire going out the back already, so we'll grab some coals off and get into it. So it's basically, it's a remake of the old tuna Mornay that was very popular years back, but we're substituting tuna for chicken. Really good meal, really hearty, nice and warm, especially if you're camping at winter time or in the colder temperatures. And at the end what we do is we crush up half a bag of the chips, just plain salted potato chips, put them in a Ziploc bag and crush them up with corn, some grated cheese just to crush it all up together. Sprinkle it over the meal once it's cooked, put it back on the heat for maybe 5-10 minutes just to get it all crunchy and melted, and oh, sensational. Now that's a big pot and I only got 1 can of soup, so it doesn't cover the full. Okay guys, so what we just had to do, we've swapped the Dutch oven over. I by mistake put it in the big oven and obviously it was too big an area with only 1 can of soup. It might burn and dry out, so we've just gone to the smaller Dutch oven. So we will bung the chicken in, a couple of big chicken breasts, straight in on top of the soup, like so. And then we'll throw the onion in on top, get it cranking on the fire pit out the back. We're using the new Ozlocker, which I've done a separate review on. I'll put links below. Crush up a couple of chicken stock cubes over the top, give it a mix up, and then we'll get it on the heat. Should take probably an hour, so it's 5:30 now, so hopefully by 6:30 we will be able to tuck in. And then we're going to get the big camp oven back out and I'm going to make up some dampers or scone type dampers with the kids, which will cook out the back as well, so just so they can make their own dampers and have a bit of fun. So I'll give that a quick bit of a mix around, just get the chicken stock right through everything. That a stir up. We'll go out the back, we'll chuck some coals out of the fire down, I'm going to put them onto the ground and then use the tripod that my dad made for me, because that way you can control the heat a little bit better, and we'll see how we go. Thanks guys, we'll let you know how it turns out. Cheers. Alright, so we've got a nice bunch of coals there going in the Ozlocker fire pit. You can't quite see it because it's a bit dark, but I've got a little section on the lawn just over the side here, and that's where we're going to cook up. So we'll get some of these coals out and get into it.
Hey guys, it's Uncle Greg's video, and today we're going to be making a damper.
A damper.
So first we're going to tip all this in. I'm just doing scoops.
Do you want me to help you tip it in like Sarah's doing?
No, I'm alright. Okay. I like doing scoops.
Okay, so that's all in Sarah's. You could move that in closer to home like that.
Yeah, that's better.
Like so.
Now I put the lemonade in.
Yeah, and then you tip the lemonade in carefully. This is a very easy recipe for any kids that want to have a go. It is literally lemonade and self-raising flour.
There you go.
So you tip that in. Now you can mix it around with the spoon.
And then can we like...
Yeah, once it's all mixed together, you get it out with your fingers.
So you got to see all the dry flour there. You got to get all that so it looks like one giant bread roll.
Yeah, so you mix it all together.
Oh!
Yeah, you got to get all. Look at all the flour at the bottom still. You got to scoop all that up.
Do you want to help her do it?
No, I'm okay.
I think we're still going to need more.
on the fire, Elsa.
You got to get all the
No, it
flour
might
from
be
the
alright
bottom
for a
mug.
minute.
You know.
So mix this in too. So what you got to try and do, and it feels yucky on your fingers, but then it'll all come off. See how there's still flour on here?
Yeah.
You got to try and mix all of that in. So the whole lot, even if you use your spoon and you mix it around
Do you
like
need help,
that.
Annabelle?
No, I'm alright.
Okay. So you want to try and get it all, the whole lot, mixed together like one big ball of dough. How are you going, miss?
Good.
Wiggle it around a bit.
It feels
See why you got to wash your hands.
it feels like wet
It
Play-Doh.
does. Sarah's is almost done.
What about mine?
Yeah, yours is nearly done.
You got to keep mixing.
You might be able to tip yours out now, Sarah.
Can I tip it on my own, Wendy?
Yeah, you tip it on
No,
here.
not yet, Mum.
No, because I'll put the flour from the bottom onto it.
And then, guys, you tip it onto the chopping board, but make sure you put flour on the chopping board so that it doesn't stick.
Onto the flour chopping board. Let's have a look. Let's see if we've got it.
Thanks, Tony Wendy. You're on free my head.
I am. They're stuck forever. Make sure you wash your hands when you make this.
Otherwise you'll get germs.
That's right. Oh, I think Sarah's is done.
Whoa!
Wait, I don't know if Grant mentioned it, but you can put all different stuff in it, like corn and things like that. But this one's
Chocolate
just
chips.
yeah, chocolate chips. What else could you could put broccoli and cheese? But this one's just a plain one that we're gonna put with cream and jam.
Okay, make it into a big.
Yep, make it into a big bread roll.
Am I done yet?
I think so. Let's have a look. Do this with it
Okay.
until it looks like one big. So just get it. It's called, see like that, you're folding it. So it's one big bread roll. And then I think Sarah's is done.
Might have to pull that board a bit closer.
I think she's done hers.
Yeah, you got to sort of roll it.
Yeah, you might need it.
Roll.
Roll it
Like
around on the
this.
flour.
So it's not sticky anymore.
That's called kneading.
And then it's got to look like a big giant roll.
Like this?
Like a bread roll like
Do
that.
you want a hand with yours?
Yes, please.
Okay, let me wash my hands.
Oh, I think Sarah's is done. Look at this.
Wow.
How cool does that look?
And the more you knead it, the more airy and fluffy it is.
You
I reckon.
You
You
can
normally
always,
mix a bit of butter in there.
Can I play with
This
this?
one doesn't have butter in it.
I want to wait.
Hang on, we have to let your sister have that one. Hey?
You can always sift the flour too to make it fluffier.
Yeah, but it's
Let's have a look. How are you
doing
going?
it rough for camping.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just going to play with
But I mean, if you're
So
doing
see
it at
how the
home, then
flour's all still on the
if you're doing
sides
it
of the
at home,
bowl?
then you could.
You got to sort of pick it up and mix it all. Oh, it smells like Play-Doh.
it. does.
Oh my god, I need to get this all off. And that's how you
Yeah,
use
pull
all
it
the
back a bit.
chips.
See why we said you got to have clean hands?
Someone might need a hand wash too once
Yeah.
she's done.
Ew. Now I've got it on me. Alright, so I can mix this around now. That's better. That's better, Jimmy. You know what I'm saying?
If you roll it up like a bread roll, then it's done.
I'm so excited to see our video that we did.
Oh, I know. It's going to be good.
Alright, I'm going to wrap this one up, take this for my lunch tomorrow if that's
Where is
okay.
that other kitty? No!
Why?
That's Sarah's.
She won't know.
I don't know.
Sarah, Uncle Grant's taking your
Tell her.
your thumb.
You're dumb.
You're dumb.
No, don't do it.
Gotta have that for me lunch tomorrow.
No.
No, you put Glad Wrap over it.
Hey guys, it's me Annabelle and it's four-wheeling from New South Wales and we just made our little dampers. And
Look at that.
That's mine and that's Sarah's.
And that was your first go at making damper?
Mine is more bigger than Annabelle.
That is
That's
so
mine.
cool. So we're going to bung some, what are we going to put on there? Some
strawberry jam and some whipped cream.
And some whipped cream.
I like whipped cream.
Alright, let's cut it up while it's nice and hot.
See you guys. See you later. Make sure to like, subscribe and comment to Four Wheeling New South Wales. And turn the notification bell on. See you guys. So you're notified. See you guys.